Hello. How y'all doing? I know, great
right
gameplay.
Back into the game, right, dog?
Great gameplay. I know, great gameplay. I know. epic live gameplay.
Why? Is this stream sponsored by Cake?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. How y'all doing? Welcome back to Sunday TRS. Definitely not with me messing up the now playing display because I had duplicate sources on in my studio mode. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I just came back from hosting the World Feed. In fact, I don't even know if all the regions are offline, so I'm just gonna keep that running in the background. And I hope you all enjoyed the TWC match. When will Kongstong sponsor us again? Unfortunately, never. You are going to laugh, but I actually got in touch with the Lidl sponsoring team. You're not gonna laugh all you want, but they told me I should get in touch with them. And after one meeting, one phone call, one email, and another 3 phone calls. Now, you couldn't have just told me this immediately, right? But no, it had to go for all the way until I was finally told, oh yeah, sorry, actually we stopped sponsoring like any sort of like gaming or esports related stuff like a while ago. Sorry. I couldn't have just told me at the start.
You didn't know.
So unfortunately, the Lidl sponsorship dream is kind of dead. But hey, who knows? Red Bull, you move.
Sponsoring Touhou Replay Showcase. That was the plan.
More think like more TWC. But yeah, unfortunately, that plan just died. So.
I'm surprised that plan was ever in the works, honestly.
I know. It just happened randomly because like I talked to one of the in-store employees, right? Because they were wearing fucking like I saw that like on their they were not wearing their in-store shirt because they were just coming in, and they were wearing like a small piece of like Touhou merch. I was like, oh my god, it's so cool. And like, so I talked to them a little bit, and I was like, oh, wait a sec, you run Touhou World Cup? I've heard of that before. You should get in touch with the sponsoring team. Yeah.
I wish, but that was not gonna happen. I'm sorry for being passive this time. We wish. I don't believe.
What?
I've been wanting to ask. You said that the name of the company is Needle. What do they do?
It's a grocery store. They sell Kongstrong. Oh my god. Anyway, before we get too sad about the things we could have had, we have Touhou Replay Showcase. We have a run by oh my god, I am going to butcher. Actually, no. I think you're supposed to say this letter by letter. So Tapxynyc. I don't know how else you would say this. If there's a better way to say this, please let me know. But yeah, we have a PCB run. Roby?
Yeah, I guess I could try. Tapxynyc.
Oh, Takrupus?
No, Tapxynyc. Yeah, that's the player's name. That's my best shot.
As a German, no. Anyway, we got a run. A nice replay name. It's PCB, normal, ReimuA, survival, and the comment is a surprisingly good run. All right, let's be the judge of that. Let's go.
I wonder what it doesn't stands for. Hopefully not for it doesn't clear.
It doesn't. Oh dear.
But yeah, for some reason I thought that you said that the name of the company was Needle, and it was Needle as in, for example, Shining Needle Castle. Haha, Touhou.
It's Lidl, not Needle.
Lidl.
Yeah. So it's Lidl, the same company with the logo featured on Sigotu's shirt in TWC. That was peak.
Oh yeah, I know.
That's specific. Okay. So I guess he was sponsored by a supermarket. Wait, Lidl is a supermarket.
Oh whoa!
Oh, that's a definite one. That's not a good way to start.
Garfield. Alright, now you don't die in the rest of Chen, please, though. Thank you. Great.
Look at the V-text, George. Look,
I actually can't.
did something wrong.
Because if I do that, it pauses that.
Yeah, but you have to. Yeah, something about the run information.
Oh, okay. You want me to update the? Okay, we'll do that. Give me just a second. Well, the desync here doesn't matter because we fast forward anyway. So.
Yeah, that makes more sense, doesn't it?
All right. Hello, Alice. I want to see this. Do you handle Alice with grace or it doesn't?
You're pretty high up here.
Legal castle. That's such a good one after 34.
Yeah, I was about to say, Alice has different spell cards based on the difficulty that you play the game with.
Yeah, that's the case with a lot of PCB stuff. It's one of the games with the most unique spell card variation for difficulty.
On normal, Alice's non-spells are worse than her spells. True, and also, I know a boss like that in Benny.
Of course you do.
I thought you were about to like go between those two things. I was like, what is that decision? And then you backed off. Thank God. Oh my God.
I think that this is the same as on Lunatic, but much slower.
I think most of this fight is other than the spell cards. Spell cards are a little different this time. That one with the dolls that go all around you. Sorry for not remembering the name of the spell right now. That one is the same but slower and less dense. The rest is, I think, actually materially different. Fair enough.
Yeah. Hey, no miss on Alice so far. Surely that will not change.
Long as they keep going like this, as much as they're barely underneath Alice, they're really not managing the positioning. Position.
It's interesting.
Well.
It's interesting how Alice moves on Alice spell 3 as someone who mainly plays this game on Lunatic, because Alice doesn't move on Lunatic on spell 3 as far as I can recall.
Oh, Death Bomb! Ooh. That was like last frame Death Bomb. Holy.
Yeah, you're ready to play Third Strike with those berries. As much as every single AAA game ever made nowadays have berries, right?
I need to pause here for just a second. I gotta do some audio stuff. Yeah. It's weird though, because I launched PCB with... Oh, I reset my TH crap patches, so I'm just running English patch. I'm not running the like no pause patch. God damn it.
Get that sorted right afterwards.
Alright, let's kind of like tap fast forward through this just to see, because like sometimes we have people, sometimes people don't know the route. Sometimes the route gets questioned on PCB stage 4. It can happen. It can happen to you.
Maybe I should submit my a very peculiar PCB run that I did on early 2013. Oh my god, that's so long.
You seem to know what you're kind of doing here, so that's nice. Yeah, fine. Lily! If you don't post Lily, spin your band. I don't make the rules.
No!
Okay, fair. Fair
They
enough.
had bombs, didn't they?
I have to say, losing the full power ReimuA
Not good.
Must, yeah.
This shot deals just pitiful damage. Real.
ReimuA
okay.
has like
Genocide route here, okay.
I would argue
Nice.
that ReimuA has the most difficult how should I put it, game up to stage 6 on Lunatic, just because of how pitiful her damage is. On normal, yeah, stage 6 isn't as relevant.
I'm gonna give pronouncing the player name one more try. Tarapus? Is that accurate enough, Roby?
Tarupus. Why was that name written like that earlier, but now you changed the name?
Okay, we are now George is now learning how to pronounce this player's name. Can you say it again properly, Roby?
Tarupus.
Tarapus.
Tarhupus?
Tarapus.
No. Tarhupus?
Oh,
Oh, this is not good. This is not good.
Getting so ugly.
This
though.
is
It's
not good.
so
This is
ugly.
not good.
No,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is not beautiful.
I think you would have cleared it before you had to hit the bomb, but yeah, fair bomb.
Yeah, fair enough. You have to misdirect that. Not that I'm sure how you're supposed to figure that out unless someone tells you, but you're supposed to do that.
yeah, this looks about the same as on Lunatic, but much slower, referring to Lunasa Non 1 and Non 2. Oh yeah, this one. This is how Prison Spell 1 looks like on easy and normal.
Introduction to streaming. Straight into the bullet.
Sucks.
Also, I gotta give props to Tarupus for going for Lunasa non-free and spell-free.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, but sorry, I forgot.
Oh yeah, this is how the spell card looks like on easy and normal. On hard and lunatic it's different.
Well. Final 2 are very similar to their final version.
No, spell free is not similar.
Well, they look similar, I mean.
Yeah.
They don't behave similar, but they look similar.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That was.
That's fair enough.
Yep.
Who cares about borders?
Oh, the P becomes an N. Tarhonos? Is that how you pronounce it? I'm sorry, I'm German. I cannot pronounce any names that aren't like pure English or German. We might learn English in school, but good luck dropping that accent. It's not good. Yeah, good bomb.
Also, yeah, I see that I see that Space Matter makes an observation about how Lunasa hard also differs from Lunasa on Lunatic. So yeah.
So 5 lives into here, you're gonna definitely get the you're not gonna joke and not get the 800 extent. I say that, and there's like a bunch of items dropping to the floor.
The 800 is very hard for them to not get, but the 1000 probably not.
Yeah, the 1,000. I don't
Because
know
you
about that.
get like 120 just from the start of stage 6 alone. And you get a bunch from Yu
Oh.
too. Whoa! Where did that one come from?
The depths of this run are
the same thing I was.
The depths in this run are
Sorry,
certainly interesting.
What? Okay,
Yeah,
I see that they're
Please get
collecting
the power
the
again.
power.
Oh.
Do you do? No, you don't do your more misdirect. Not much need to on normal, but hey, if you know, you know.
Also, the schedule needs to be updated.
Yomo is the bane of your existence. Okay, you have one bomb, so like if you die here with the one bomb, it's not the end of the world. That's something to always consider when you're like going for like normal 1cc, is keep in mind, like don't die with 3 bombs, that's terrible, but like it's fine to die with 1 bomb in stock, that's okay. But don't die with 3 in stock. Okay.
Jeez, I'm surprised you didn't bomb this. Something to always remember on normal and on 1cc in general is that, frankly, just don't do late game spells. You're not supposed to do them unless you really have to. Yeah, something scary comes out, you just bomb. That will really take your survival much farther. Oh, I'm gonna try this one, and then you have bombs. Dice. Don't. It's extremely rarely worth it to go for it if you have something to lose. If you have nothing to lose, you go for it, but otherwise, no.
Usual rule of thumb, press X to 1cc.
Also, borders are very abusable. If you break them, you gain some of the cherry plus back. So
the
you
manual border break!
No, manual break, yes!
The manual
just
border
as
break
Roby
to
was
time it
saying.
better. Unfortunately, you're dead. Wait,
No,
wait,
left, up.
Nice.
Oh my god, this damage exists.
Oh no, oh no.
What are you doing? Dude, that wasn't the time.
I think that might be something that I would do if I were to play PCB for the first time ever without any knowledge.
That was a proper like freeze frame. Yep, you're wondering how I got into it, like how I got here, like meme right there. Oh, 2 bomb death. Okay, we're still gonna get the 800 extend, so this is gonna be like. Assuming no further meters for life entering the stage 6.
This is gonna take a while.
Yeah, fair. That was tight. Might have to bomb again. Yeah, you're gonna have to bomb this. Oh! Didn't look at the health bar. Never mind. The 669 items is meh.
Yeah, he'll get the 800, but he was never getting the 1000. Get the 800 from the start of stage 6. Unless he dies, and then he comes back right as all the points are on the screen. You know when that happens. And then he has no full power, and he can't POC, and he doesn't think to bomb, and he misses all the items.
Oh no!
I hope that this is the biggest jinx ever made on TRS. I sure hope not. That would be a very specific combination of stuff to happen.
The script writer's going at it again. Ah, nice.
So, wow, Jesus Christ, I don't know them. Not even a bomb. Yeah, Reimu, take your time. Good.
Okay.
Okay, let's hope what I said doesn't come through.
Effectively 4-1 entry, so that's cool.
And now for stage 6. All I have to say is that this upcoming pattern is irrelevant in terms of difficulty, at least on normal.
Yeah, well, especially irrelevant if you have a bomb.
And especially if you're playing ReimuA.
This shouldn't be too hard unless what I described actually happened.
You should probably... Nice. Alright, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's your last life. So make good use of it. Don't spend it all in one place. Wow, the parry!
You were 2 frames away from a exclamation mark moment there. Do you have a command yet, Fami?
I
I'm just
I don't
wondering.
think I have a command in the TRS chat.
Aw, so you're not an official TRS commentator yet.
Wow, that's a shame.
Oh,
I've been here a while. Oh well. I guess he doesn't know this is static. The route from Lunatic doesn't work on normal, by the way, but it's different.
I was willing to bet that the border break was intentional, but yeah.
Hello, Yu. What do you got in store for us other than death today?
Yuyuko is cute. Can
Non
kill
one
me
death?
today.
Nope, we're good. Non one bomb. Ugh. Up. Yeah, for a normal player, that's just goodbye. That's at the end.
Yeah, it was
At least you didn't try to
that was
micro through it.
unfortunate.
Yeah, that also looks intentional.
Oh,
No! No!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, you almost didn't even.
Resources getting kind of spicy here. Uh-oh. Oh,
No!
at least you recognize you
not
have the
it.
bomb.
Oh my god, everything is gone from like the first 30 seconds.
Resources are very much getting spicy here. This is not IN where you make it to the to the last spells and then you clear. No.
Except that you can abuse
Restream!
borders.
Restream! Do it! Do it!
You can abuse borders on RB, so yeah, it can be guaranteed clear if they know about it, of course.
This was their first time on stage 6. I would not clear
Oh
base and
no.
look. Go on, prove my point.
I think this is where we ask the most pressing question of all chat. Does basically, oh no! I don't think this clears.
I was guessing earlier that they might die on stuff that involve heavy routing, like. Okay, they might also die here if you don't know how to route this.
Oh, we're 1 power away from full power to make everything so much more fun.
I think that was the and the replay name is the answer to the question, I believe.
Yeah, imagine if it's like.
Yes, corner. Let's go to the corner. Let's go behind the shed.
Imagine if the replay is like replay dies like 1 second before RB.
Oh my god.
Well, one bomb. This isn't clear pace.
No.
Yeah, I mean, I hope I see a miracle, of course. Nobody wants to see the run crash out.
Yeah, not free looks uncomfortable, but you can route it. Also, spell free is it's basically.
Oh, this spell might as well be impossible on 1cc level.
Yeah, it's basically impossible on 1cc level unless you know how to route it, and the runner looks like they know how to route it.
Well, at least they routed this. Maybe they specifically had trouble with this. Also, no full power, by the way, because this shot deals so much damage already.
Oh shit! I didn't update schedule, did I? That's it. That's a George classic. That's a George classic. Not updating the schedule command. I'll fix it after this run.
Okay. Please don't tell me you capped the possible wall on 1cc. You got hit.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Well, just
why are you staying so high up? Oh my god! You almost lost it to the one green bullet there.
At least you didn't game over this. Game over into this one would be more honorable, at least. Or not game overing, that's also cool. But I don't judge, we don't discriminate here. That's your final bomb. Well, they survived this, they cap, oh god damn it, I haven't played in a while. Well, Sumizome, yes, Sumizome is the final. Whoa!
Jump scare!
The cinema just stood there like a Giga Chad on your final resource.
Good manual border break.
Okay, capturing this on normal 1cc is not impossible. RB would be way harder.
This is a cinema finish right here. We are
no, you are so fine. You went there.
Y'all are getting absolute cinema here on the first run.
Oh yeah. Just please, no, please go right. Yes. Please go to the top right and misdirect the stuff. Come on.
What is this? What is this? No!
Oh my god, no!
Yeah, that looks like someone who doesn't know how to route Sumizome, which is unfortunate.
Oh my god.
That's.
Oh my god.
GG for whatever you did accomplish.
GG's on the run, boy, yeah. Holy.
Yeah.
As a famous Frenchman has once said, it's Benny time.
I'm curious if the runner has did that attempt and got the clear.
I'm going to very quickly. I'm just gonna quickly install the patch to like not have to deal with you know the thing like so I can like tab out of the game. I just need to remember what it's called. No pause.
Wait, what does no pause do?
Pause.
The thing is, does anyone remember what the like TH crap patch is called? That like allow unfocusing the window. I found it. Okay, we're good. Why is this taking so long? I have a good PC. Why is this taking so long?
George, look, more things in the text.
Yes.
More important stuff.
Sorry, I'm just working on something else right now. What is going on? Benny does not want to launch.
If you really have to, you can send me the things real quick and then we watch me.
Still watching from a screen share, goddammit. What is going... Benny, please! Benny is...
Perfect is the enemy of done. If you have to do it, then we just do it.
I generally I don't know what is wrong right now. We might be getting Benny. Maybe we're getting Benny.
Yeah, now we're cooking with something that vaguely knows the concept of
we
gas.
got Benny! We got Benny!
Yes.
Oh god. And I think I can pause out of it now. Yes, I can. Okay, thank god.
Good.
We have Benny.
Yeah, we have a normal no miss, no bomb full spell run, which brings me memories because I remember one of my first Touhou grinds was getting a normal no miss, no bomb in EoSD.
Oh yeah. This is not the... Okay, there's a run today where the player has requested that we show an image today before the run, so that's not the run. This is... EoSD, normal, no miss, no bomb, full spell. Interesting. I guess it doesn't matter if you're skipping misdirection or not. And comment for this is... I dedicate this run to my Haku's Belts plushie. I have been pronouncing that because it is very cute. Oh, we like cute plushies. Alright, let's go. That is the right replay? Yeah, cool. Alright, MarisaA. If this was not
MarisaA
normal,
is based. I approve.
yeah. If this was lunatic, though, good luck on Tachi. But I think on normal she's kind of chill.
Yeah, on normal, MarisaB is the hardest one because she gets Metal Fatigue, which is just a cryptid of a spell in general.
I don't think that I've touched EoSD normal since 2023, but I remember that the game being rather lenient up to Sakuya.
Oh, drop the bomb. Started with... Wait. Started with 1 life as well.
Yeah, might as well, right? I mean, if you start with no bombs, there's no risk of you accidentally pressing the bomb button.
I guess.
Ask me how I know.
Just interesting decision to start with 1 life.
I mean, I guess it means you can't chicken out of doing the NN either.
It's not rank manip. EoSD rank manip has nothing to do with the real life counter.
That might supposedly work on LLS, but it doesn't work on US.
No. On LLS, how it works there is that when you gain an extend, the game rank increases.
Yes.
God bless no Dream Ride on normal, by the way. Maybe that could be a thing to like not game over on like stage 1 or something and have to go for like the entire like the credits like not credits but like fade out and stuff. Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember this. I know some people go 1 life in practice, so if they die they can save the replay quickly, but they don't have to like constantly deal with like being sent back to the main menu.
Yeah, you can do that as well. I mean, in the USD TH prac specifically, you can just exit out of the run. It does let you save the replay, but in the other games, it doesn't. So maybe it's just a habit.
Alright, time for therapy.
Yeah, we're actually going to witness easy books for once.
This is therapeutic. Yeah. This is such therapy. Meanwhile, Koakuman. I love how the bubbles are like triple the speed of the book's bullets. Kokuma's job is to find the books. Before or after they throw their like green bullshit at you in lunatic mode? Oh, this is certainly a laser books route.
If it's before green books on Lunatic, then Kwakuma lives up to her name. Kwakuma meaning little devil.
Oh boy. Yeah, you can definitely gorilla stage 4 pretty hard on normal. Just if you're going for higher difficulty, need to learn some roads. Also, reminder: if you don't have drinks next to you, get some right now. We do not condone watching TRS without staying hydrated.
That reminds me, I'm just gonna pick up 40 seconds to refill my water bottle.
Good.
Like,
I don't care what you drink and how much sugar it has, just make sure you have something to drink.
Preferably don't drink something with too much sugar.
Ooh, nice patchy shotgun. I don't know if you're noticing, by the way, but I'm using the exact same sort of automatic audio stuff that we used to Speedromizer. I hope you like it. We have the little audio. You might notice it on the screen share family. We have the little audio duckings whenever somebody talks. But if no one talks for a long time, it raises the audio by another bit.
and
Welcome back.
yeah, now it certainly feels better with some water to drink next to me.
Oh, just pure water? Damn, hydro homie. This is do we dare? We don't dare.
This run is going very well.
No shooing today. I wonder, I'm looking at this, I wonder what the difference between hard, or normal and hard megalith is. Maybe a little bit more random bullets?
Hard might just have more bullets.
Not that much of a difference. I can say this since I've done Nomisnobo runs in both normal and hard with Reimu beam. Also, hard in general isn't that much more difficult than normal in USD.
Might be misaligned. Oh, this is not good.
As much as people say that USD is really hard, that mostly applies to Lunatic. USD is very approachable before Lunatic.
I would say that even normal and hard have some significant spikes thanks to patterns like manipulating doll, red magic.
I mean, red magic is just a unique pattern, so I know some people consider it harder than SG on hard.
Okay. Yeah, I find that opinion to be a bit weird. I don't get how red magic is more difficult than SG, but I do have to say that red magic is can be a significant difficulty spike in a run on normal. I think when I was gunning for normal Nomis Nobom is my two biggest struggles were with manipulating doll and red magic. And also with Scarlet Shoot.
No! The one up! It doesn't matter, but still. Live. You click on TWC Y TRS because we have a TRS directly after TWC today.
TWC is over, dude. Like,
yeah, unfortunately, yeah. The TD scoring match unfortunately has ended.
doesn't go on forever.
Yeah, and also as a last reminder, if you guys want to sign up to the TWC crew for whatever reason, this is the last day.
Oh yeah, it's closing midnight today, European time. Good. So and we still have time. We still have time to train you on broadcasting if you still want to help with like streaming and stuff.
I highly recommend that you give broadcasting a shot if you've ever been curious about dabbling into audio video production work, because you do end up learning quite a lot with hands-on experience.
Oh yeah. You know what? Let me post the link in chat here. But yeah, unfortunately, like, after this weekend, we don't have enough time to like train people on like roles anymore, so they will be temporarily closing. I think we're still deciding if we're anyway. First of all, manipulating doll. Did you get? Nah, you're fine. I mean, we know it's an NN, but hey, maybe something scary happens.
Manipulating doll is weird because you have these green knives that.
Okay.
Why like that though?
Good. Oh my god, the backwards knife.
Yeah, something that really has to be said about Sakuya Final on Mo is that this spell, if you want to time it out, is trivial. So the NNNFS here is probably partially referring to the fact that they bother to actually do this. Because if you just keep misdirecting it endlessly, you deal no damage, but she never hits.
Yeah, I was about to point out that the knives bounce back if they go off screen, so you have can have some very awkward overlaps that you have to dodge. Yeah, it's a similar thing going on with QED as well. And yes, manipulating doll is such a run killer, at least for normal when it comes to normal.
No, you can time it out, but if you don't want to time it out, then it's actually kind of hard. No meek spot. Maybe it doesn't even exist.
Does that even work on normal?
Yeah, maybe it doesn't even exist.
I have to try this, but I'm willing to guess and say that it would make sense to exist. Also, you don't even need the mix spot until you played Lunatic. I had no issues with Mick when I was playing EoSD up to hard difficulty. It's only on Lunatic when Mick got terrible for me.
By the way, I'm not sure yet, but I think there was like a proposal to keep the TWC crew signups like open throughout most of the year, except in like the final couple weeks, right? Because like during those final couple weeks of the year, we can't train people in time. But I think there's a proposal to keep that open, like kind of like how the Japanese side does things. which I find really cool. Like, they just have signups open whenever also this got.
That was awkward.
I hate like on hard it's like genuinely hard. Like I see this over and over. Hard is harder than Lunatic for needles.
Also, we have Curse of Vlad Tepes.
Yep.
So that's a real life historical figure.
Damn, we're getting history lessons here on TRS. Let's go, let's shoot. This is quite literally just a route. Like you do exactly
it
this
is
every
interesting
time.
to see Meister reduced to a route, you know, a cousin of Meister rather.
I mean, Meister kind of is a route as well, except with major interference.
Yeah, Meister is a route if you believe in it, Harden.
Also, yay, red magic.
Also, a little fun fact.
Oh, there's some. How do you handle it? You're lucky with the bubbles.
Also, a little fun fact: you can actually get red magic on Lunatic if you get frame perfect bomb timing on
right at the end of the run.
Nice. Yeah, there's a way you can glitch red magic into Lunatic. It's funny.
Yeah.
Okay, you said something about Meek Spot. Now you actually make me curious. I'm like 90% sure, Fami, that like it works. I'm actually gonna have to boot up unpatched game because I only know the Japanese text lineup. But generally, you have made me curious now. So we're spending the 3 minutes to figure out if this actually is a thing on normal. No, not really.
Just touch your balls to the side of Sakuya's flat portrait.
I wonder if I can line this up fast enough on here. Why am I going on Lunatic? What the heck am I doing? I'm too far right. But no, it exists. It definitely exists, even on normal. Alright, by the way, since I'm here, I'm gonna show this to you. If you're playing the Japanese version of the game, you can use the spell card text. Let me enable capture cursor quickly on this thing. You should be able... Apparently not? What? What do you mean? Capture cursor. Oh, right, because I'm scaling thing up. Okay, so you see the little gap between the third and the fourth character, the Japanese character. If you put Reimu's little I guess bow on the back, I don't know how to describe it, like a tiny dot on her back. You put it right between there. That's the lineup for Meek Spot. When you go up from that, well, I was too slow there. There. And you're in Meek Spot now.
The character on the right is the E of Eternal Me.
Yeah. Roughly that's a hitbox too, yeah. And then you can just stay in here forever and also gain lots of grace. Really cool trick for anyone who's just starting out. Like if this is one of the kind of I would say easier tricks to pull off if you know the movement, because obviously you have way more time lining it up from the non-prior. So if you can pull it off, this is really cool. It's like a normal play. Oh my god, I'm standing in the middle of the boss. I'm getting 1,000 grays. Anyway, we have
And the lineup without the text is that you just touch your balls on the side of Sakuya's flat portrait, and that also lines it up as well. It's a little tighter, but you can also use that.
I have 2 people to ping. It's IN time.
Yeah. Funny because you just type in. Like,
In.
get in. Get in now.
Get in.
It's an order. Get in.
I posted a SpongeBob Get In the internal chat, the SpongeBob Get In meme. Hello, IN. How are you doing today? We have another No Miss, No Bomb, Normal Survival Run. 2 back-to-back. Actually, I don't think we've ever seen that actually on TRS. 2 NNNFS runs back-to-back. Let me go get...
Yeah, actually, that's like free. That's free normal runs back to caffeine.
Why? Caffeine.
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 I don't think Drift and Draconic want to join for IN today, RIP. Right,
Yeah, they're still playing obscure French MMOs. More important than hanging out with your friends.
It is... Yep, IN, normal, ghost team, no miss, no bomb, full spell. And common for this is... Well, yes, I believe this is a major culmination of all of my perfect normal runs. Damn.
Yeah, I have to say, congratulations to Señora Papaya for this run. Normal no bomb full spell is among the harder normal no miss no bomb runs that you can do.
And this one is extra because it features Yomo. But yeah, Señora Papaya also, I remember Papaya from like the kind of like first round of like Enjoyers Cups that I hosted. Papaya used to play these all the time.
Yeah, Papaya also has a Seiho 1 Ellen, which is very cool and extremely rare.
Yeah, also Señora Papaya has a world record on Mystic Square normal difficulty.
Right, any special show requests? Nope. Oh wow, everything is default today. Alright, since this is NNN, we're just gonna like fast forward over Kain as well. Normally we do show Kain, but during LN, like doing like NN runs, we usually skip you know, stage 3. Unless it's Kagero. This is Kagero and DDC hits. And yeah, also normal Kain is not really too difficult.
Yeah, I feel like Kane's name is like a sort of Rorschach test of sorts. Like, are you going to pronounce it the German way, like Kaine, or are you going to pronounce it the Japanese way, like Kane?
I try to say Kaine, but sometimes, you know, the German slips through. You know, that reminds me. You know how IHNN is called I Have No Name, right?
Yes.
Like, there is a German speedrunner by the name of Hab keine Name, which translates to I Have No Name.
I didn't know IHNN is I Have No Name. That's ironically their name.
Also, I think that IHNN also goes by on his socials by I have no name as DAB from Speed Demos Archive. Yeah, that shows that IHNN is like an ancient speedrunner.
Oh yeah, it's really interesting how like in two completely different areas of speedrunning, in like both the English word and the German word, two completely different people had the idea of like, my name is I have no name, except in English and German.
My name is not important.
What would that name be called in like I was about to say Brazilian. What the heck? Brazilian.
Brazilian, yeah.
Brazilian.
Yeah. Tupi Guarani.
Also, there's an also there's one top Iron player mainly specializing in doing insane practice runs named Unnamed. That's the name, Unnamed.
That's good. Then, well, in Portuguese it would be eu não tenho nome, like that.
Yeah. Also, Rulu's name on YouTube is No Name.
You guys are so creative.
We need to get all the IFNO names from every language together at a giant meetup. Also, if stage 4A is uncanny, is stage 4B canny?
You wish.
Vote now on your phones. I know it's powerful. The joke is canny cat. I got walking to like 5 items there.
Why is one uncanny and the other powerful? Like, what's the explanation? The proper explanation, of course, is that Zone is Japanese and just thought the two words were cool, but still. Here's this.
I know it's patchouli effect, but yeah.
This is not a normal spell. I don't know why it's here. Like, how you're supposed to do this if you only have normal knowledge?
Die?
Or live.
You wanna live or die?
I'm sorry, your life is no forfeit. If you get that reference, you are based, by the way. I'm actually like on part. I'm currently like rewatching all the John Wick movies. I'm currently on the third part.
George,
I don't know.
Movies with me.
I don't know.
I told you I have like I have 200 gigabytes of my DVDs.
Does that include John Wick?
No, but it includes a lot of Jackie Chan.
Oh god, I need to like. Oh my god, have you ever seen the like Jackie Chan blooper where like he comes around the corner of a gun and says cheese?
I don't think I have seen that one. No.
Oh my god, you need to look that up sometime. It's so funny.
Also, this spell card is so intimidating on normal.
Yeah.
Holy.
Absolutely. I mean, if I just glanced at I'm just glancing at the screen from the other side of the room, and it's like sometimes I actually can't really tell the difference from Lutic to normal. It's yeah, of course, if you look at it up close, oh yeah, one is way different, but from afar, they're actually not that different conceptually. Kind of weird.
Oh, a great point by Papaya.
Got hands on normal.
Great point by Papaya, by the way. If you have the money to get a library card for like your local city, like library, get one. Even if you don't use it, that boosts up their numbers and gets them a little bit of extra funding. Libraries are really, really important.
Also keep in mind, you might find stuff like DVDs in libraries with content that might actually not be available to find
Yes.
online. So yeah, if if you I don't know, if you find such a content,
Oh my God.
I'd suggest that you do the internet a little service, if you get what I mean.
Oh my God. Chad, should I donate my original like EoSD CD to my local city library?
No.
You know, think about this. They would rent it out to people. Like, people would be like, what is this Japanese game? And we could get people into Touhou.
People would see it and be like, oh, we're Japanese shovelware and not play it. That's the realistic thing.
Fair.
Sadly, people aren't into shmups. We are the minority in our own community.
Yeah.
I
Hello,
didn't
Tay.
show Touhou to some people IRL, and I think that the impressions that I've got was either organized of it's just like chicken invaders, or we're the Japanese game with balls flying around.
I have those weird Touhou Danmaku games for Android, and sometimes I let my friends at work play it just so I can see how bad they. In fact, I think every single place I ever went to, like my martial arts class, my tennis class, my job, my previous job, I always let people just play those games just so they do badly. Because it's better than working.
We do need to have like a community. Oh, you go.
I do have one Touhou game on Android, but I don't know what. What is it called? Oh yeah, I think it was called Phantom Bullet or something.
We do need to have like
Whatever.
a. Oh, sorry. For you, we're done.
No, go.
We do need to have like a community discussion at some point. Like, what do we need to do to like bring Touhou to like a wider audience? Because obviously we are kind of like in our little sphere. How do we promote Touhou a bit better?
I have thought about that for years.
I'm doing my part. I'm
Nice.
submitting it to like German on-site events. Get people hooked on Bad Apple. Get people hooked on Bad Apple Monster and then tell them what where it's from.
Yeah, but that has been the approach that the Touhou fandom took for years, and yeah, I don't think that has yielded much result. Like I don't know, let's just say someone plays a Bad Apple on a Reimu game and they find out that it's from Touhou. How do you make that person be convinced to move from playing Bad Apple in a Reimu game to actually trying out Touhou?
I don't know, man. It's how do we? It's like giving out free crack. Then we're convincing people to sell it.
I mean, I know that gap was really wide, but like for there were a couple better options there.
But yeah, as a random anecdote, I remember that my local arcade had a pump it up dance machine, and one of the songs in that game being featured was Bad Apple.
Develop a peak Touhou fan game, make it free to play on Steam, get it viral. Sorry, already been done. It's called Undertale.
George, you did not say that in my presence, did you? You did. Now, what's next? Oh, Femi, have you ever heard of this cool game on DLL.com called Kantai Collection, huh? Yes.
So the opportunity just presented themselves for my chat message.
I'd rather you talk about the 771. I'd rather you talk about that.
Oh my god.
The run! Wow, look, Yuyuko, she's firing and racing.
I mean, it isn't like no miss, no bomb run, right? So like, we do have to fill the commentary with something like Remote Rabbit. Actually, I don't think it's
This
called
is
Remote
so
Rabbit.
weird when it's not triple this.
Okay.
Ow.
Also, Phantom Bago, you're really lucky to have an arcade in your hometown with a sound voice machine in it. That is not something that I could easily come by. That's why I play charts on a name SDVX clone with my controller that I bought.
Wait.
There's an arcade.
Wait.
The mall in front of where I work, and they have a few cool games.
Sorry, something game related. Doesn't? Oh, I think this is because of my because I have like this is a fresh TRS copy. I think it shows Final A or Final B if you've already cleared the game before, right? On the like final stage like hop in, right? Or does it just show Final?
The first time you play the shot, you have to play Final A. The second time you play the shot, you have to play Final B.
I'm not talking about what you have to play.
You can pick.
I'm talking about a little pop-up that happens when you start, like the text that pops up when you start the stage, right? Where it says Final in the top left. Does that not say Final A or Final B?
I think it's supposed to say it, yeah.
I'm thinking it only says Final because I don't actually have the game on my end playing back this replay. I don't have the game cleared yet because like all my TRS like games are like clean, except for like Benny and Moth maybe, because I haven't like copied those over yet. Does it say Final on like even if you cleared the game before?
Yeah, I think it's supposed to say Final A or B normally.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure that it should say that it's either Final A or Final B in the score splits shown on the replay screen.
Alright, so apparently 6A just says Final on that text and nothing else. You hate Aaron, Señora Papaya. You're not alone.
Erin is pretty. I forgive her for everything. I like older women.
Okay, family.
I adore older women. Younger than 30 need not apply.
Oh boy, what is Terrence talking about today?
Now imagine making one of those meme ads things, put Erin in it and say, mature woman in your hometown, click here.
Oh my God.
That's targeting me, except of course I don't click those ads. Do I want my computer to catch fire? It has already done that before, without me clicking.
Have you ever heard the joke on like proper like how to find like new partners? Like don't use dating apps. You go on Facebook marketplaces and you search for used wedding dresses, and then you can filter by location and size.
That's tragic. It's like, wow. It's like that you know the shortest story or whatever, the shortest story you can tell. Baby shoes never worn. So like that story.
I will clarify. I got that joke of fucking Reddit, which probably not the greatest part or place to ever get jokes from, but holy.
Of course, got it.
now make a chatbot is trained to make jokes based on data from Reddit.
That would end so badly.
Yeah, it would end about as well as when Google used Reddit for sources for their AI shit.
Training an LNM on Reddit data, you're asking for trouble.
Train your LLM on any public. Because LLMs don't work. I hate AI.
I I mean, the like latest models have some stuff you can do with them. Like I find Gemini to be a lot more accurate in translation than DeepL. Obviously, it takes way longer, and even though Google has their like more efficient like stuff or whatever it's called, TPUs or whatever, it's still using energy, right? So like just keep that in mind, right? Like the service you might be using is free of charge for you, but it still uses energy. There's a cost associated with the world. So if you're gonna be using AI, make sure whatever you're doing offsets that cost.
Like for example, doing like protein folding.
No, not talking about that. Not talking about that. Try thinking of stuff like whatever you're using it for. Make sure it has a use actually, and make sure you don't like waste fucking like billions of compute on some stupid stuff. Like for example, I'd be totally fine if somebody like used a tool to like generate like automatic like summaries of like what happened in the day. In fact, we're thinking about doing that for TWC. But I just I couldn't really get the like backend code to work properly, and also I just structured it wrong to the point where it was just hallucinating some kind of important details. But that's something I want to do for like 2026, because like remember TWC is 4 regions, right? And like it'd be really nice to like have like kind of like a daily digest of like, hey, what happened in the Japanese committee chat? Yeah, you can just give it. You can give the like newest like AI models like Gemini. You can just give them like a bunch of text, like hundreds and hundreds of lines from directly pasted from Discord, and just be like, hey, can you summarize this for me? What happened there? What happened today? And it'll do it for you. But just keep in mind, it's an AI model. It'll hallucinate shit. It'll make up some shit sometimes. So
yeah, I've been using ChatGPT recently to get like an introductory explanation to topics in math.
I mean, if you're paying for Chat, like OpenAI is king, but the problem is you are paying for GPU interference. Anyway, I'm gonna talk about this after the run. First of all, let's see how problematic this gets.
Interesting so far. Well, yeah, it's already this late into the spell. I guess this doesn't. You can see that it's just way less dense than Lunatic. In Lunatic, you'll really start to struggle finding the gaps way earlier than this.
There's one more density increase,
like
I think.
Lunatic is gonna be this start.
Apparently, there's no density increase on normal on like the final 3 seconds. GG's on the NNNFS.
Very nice, incredible, very clean from start to finish.
Clean run. You got this. Looking forward for you playing at the TRS Enjoyers in 2 weeks. Alright, I gotta download an image, because Morsah wants me to show an image before we start the next run.
Oh, that's the one that won.
Yep.
Picture.
But yeah, while I do that, I'm gonna elaborate on like the AI model thing a little bit, right? OpenAI uses like off-the-shelf like GPUs from NVIDIA, like not regular consumer GPUs, but like very like still GPUs in the end, right? Which is why I would not use them, because again, we are kind of like thinking about like values and stuff. We're thinking about like how much electricity does this use? How much water does it use consuming this electricity? So I'm like hyper aware of that. And for that reason, I much prefer, like, if I'm gonna have to use AI, I much prefer to use Google, because they have like their TPU chips or whatever, which are like 10-20 times more efficient or whatever. Way better. It's still not.
That's an interesting insight.
It's still not a very. It's still not a very clean conscience for me, but it's better than nothing. Alright, Morsah wanted this image shown before the run. Interesting. It's cropped a little bit. Let me make sure it's gets uncropped.
Yeah, I guess that's their statistics. In the blue is caps, red is a
I'm just gonna full screen just one moment.
I will tell you one thing. If you pick up UFO extra scoring, your statistics, the graph on Halo will skyrocket.
You should have seen Morsah statistics on SA Extra.
761 attempts to 1cc this.
Apparently.
Yeah, but I think the SA Extra is like 4,000 attempts. It was something ridiculous like that.
UFO. I will get the regular layout back for you soon, but again, I was asked to show this image, so I'm showing this image.
Also unfortunate that the runner game over. Oh, they game overed on Grudgeable 3 times before getting the run. And on Survival Spell 5 times. Oh, that's painful.
Yeah, that's...
So I'm gonna say this. You should not be spending 760 attempts on an extra 1cc. Fair, you got it now. Don't do that again in another extra. You are supposed to, Touhou is a game where you need to improve at, general stuff. You can't just, jump into extra and just spam credits over and over.
Yeah, this is a highly inefficient and mostly unfun way of doing the game.
Yes, you'll have a lot more fun. You'll have a lot more fun if you, play normal. You work yourself up to some better normal clears, then work yourself up to hard clears, extra clears, right? But stay at the difficulty you're comfortable with. The 750 credits for one extra 1cc. I mean, if that was your overall goal and you want to dip out of Touhou after an extra 1cc, fair. But we all know how it goes. You want more. So,
if I remember correctly, the only reason they actually got the SA Extra was because they forfeited and decided to use Tapxynyc to practice some parts.
And they did not want to do that before?
They did not using that kind of practice for some reason. I don't fully remember why that is, but they don't like using the practice tools.
If you don't want to use the practice tools, that's all the more reason why you should probably skill boost before going for something like this.
Yeah. Anyway, comment for this run. Let me real quickly when we get this started.
Okay.
I missed my route, but actually got a better route instead. This run is absolutely a mix of skill and luck. No TH prac as always. I disagree with not using practice. You should use type practice tools.
I was about to say before you guys pointed that out. I was those stats made me guess that the runner might have not used TH prac at all to practice. How should I say the attempt and death statistics look way too uniform.
It just dips instantly.
On the positive side, because of the amount of attempts, you're going to see a very, very well-routed stage section.
I am going to go out on a limb here and assume that they really want to get
one at a time, please. I heard nothing people were saying there.
Yeah. I just meant that they probably reset it a lot because they really wanted to get their route down pat, which is a bad habit that people who don't usually play UFO tend to get into. They really want that route, but you don't just play the game. It will work itself out. I assure you.
I would say that if you really want the route in UFO that badly, I'd suggest that you get into scoring the game.
The negative of not using any practice tools, it will take forever. The positive, at least the route would be good on the stage. Because you have to do the stage 700 times.
Given the attempt count, I wonder if you... No, you're actually going for a cap on this.
I think they're always going for caps.
I think that that looks uncomfortable how they kept staying at the bottom of the screen, dodging that spell card.
This spell doesn't feel too bad, but I do not like it. I guess looking at it with the laser spinning. So, Piv.
Go to the bathroom.
I do want to clarify, by the way, we're not hating on your run or anything, right? We're just trying to give you tips so you can improve faster. And using practice tools is one of the fastest ways to improve in Touhou. In fact,
Yeah.
a lot of people say, and I very agree with this, I wasn't there for the time with no practice tools, but a lot of people who were there are saying that there's kind of like two eras of competitive Touhou. There's the era before TH Break and the era after TH Break. Fair bomb.
At least they got the UFO with it.
Actually, it would be more like the era before Spoiler AL and the era after Spoiler AL, because even back then, Spoiler AL really made a difference.
Yeah, but like spoiler AL, like it's not great.
Yeah.
Resource.
That was
Nice info.
that was great.
At least they have a good amount of resources into new. I don't fully remember new, because I haven't actually done the UFO X. I just done like some of the spells, thought, it doesn't look too bad, and didn't really look back. Maybe I should actually just do a quick extra clear on it. Okay.
Fair bomb.
You bombed, but you got the cap.
So far, this looks like a very clean run in terms of survival.
Yeah. They have resources, at least.
Yeah, I'm actually impressed at how well they are routing this, considering that they have not touched the H-Brack at all for this.
I mean, they still have 700 attempts.
Yeah.
700 attempts is 700 attempts.
I'm surprised it took you 700 attempts, because like the dodging I'm seeing is normal extra dodging. Like extra level, or like hard level, like player dodging. It doesn't look like you're panicking too much.
Yeah, I know Morsah, which also makes like surprise of how long it takes, but I feel like it should be faster even without the prac.
Also, look at the resource count. This should say clear is in the bag.
Yeah. Like you have like a life for every spell at this point.
Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this. Please kill the
And you're still
BFO.
capping the spells. And so far it's clean. Like no miss.
The Phantom. I will repeat what the story always says on the spell card. This is such a beautiful card.
Yeah.
Also with a cool name,
Oh,
Danmaku. Ooh! Yeah,
it looks like
Chimera.
it looks like you're not really understanding the like kind of like, you know, up and down nature of the card, which is fair. It is a bit tricky the first time you see it, but obviously this is not the first time you've seen it.
You can just look at the graph of how many times they've seen it. I mean, at this point, this channel probably dipped like a lot, so maybe like down to the 30s.
Fair.
But being able to read a pattern on the fly is kind of important.
Pay attention to how the runners deliberately targets the effort to destroy them to make it easier to dodge. But yeah, they didn't get it to the last wave. Or now, but yeah.
Okay. Resources still looking fine. Looking really fine, actually.
Oh, okay. This isn't the best route, but I guess that it works.
Started out maybe a bit too long for my liking, but
yeah, also too long
Oh, with 2 bombs. Oh, 1 bomb? Sorry, I didn't look. Was it 1 bomb or 2 bombs? I think it was 1 bomb. I think you saw. What
I
is?
think
You should have bombed there. Should have bombed there.
Bomb, yeah. Misdirect it up with your bomb by frames. Oh, you maybe need another bomb. No, you're fine.
Oh dear.
Nah.
And bombs are inefficient on Spellcast because it has a shield.
Yeah. You can like use your iframes to just kill it. The boss's news pretty low.
I think.
Yeah, if you would use step back, like this is like the first thing you should practice.
Yeah, large part of why it probably took you so many attempts is that that card is actually is a route. It's free if you know the route.
I think that I think that the runner has figured out by now that it's a route, but yeah, you bet that they didn't have much practice with the routings because they only attempt this in actual credits.
Which
knowing
again,
something is a route and knowing how to route is 2 different things.
which again, I'm not trying to be demeaning or disrespectful or anything, right? But that is something you would very quickly learn if you use practice tools for the cards that you struggle with. Like, I understand if you want that to be your kind of like playing gimmick. Some people have a gimmick that they play with, right? But this is a gimmick that is only going to hold you back.
The timeout and then the final 3 lives. It's
I guess that some people might actually avoid playing TH Prac to just play the game the way Zune intended, and but depends what your priorities are. Like if you want to I don't know do a run and tackle the challenge only with the tools provided. That's okay, but if you actually want to improve in an efficient manner at Touhou, yeah, practice is a godsend. Practices are a godsend.
You're probably gonna bomb the final wave, right? This is the hard one. Oh, never mind. Or that one. That works this way.
okay. Final 2 lives, 1 bomb. The first part shouldn't be that bad of it.
Yeah, Grudge go at 2 power.
Yeah, the 2 power thing might make this a little bit more complicated, but
I hate power loss.
do you cap this? This entire run, you might just cap Grudge, bro? I mean, just go for it at this point. Just go. Don't bomb. Just go for it. Don't bomb.
Final phase is the hard. Final phase is the hardest. So let's see how they do here. Okay,
that bomb.
That was so close to a cap. Like,
Well, Well done. Good clear. Again, we disagree on the mythology here, but good clear.
GG's despite that.
Lore. Alright, I believe we have, well, not long run, but we have LoLK scoring coming up.
But that's a pretty long run. It takes like I think 23 minutes.
Yeah, LoLK Extra is like almost full game length. There's shorter full game runs than LoLK Extra scoring, which is pretty wild.
Why is it always LoLK that is getting scored? I mean, it's a fun game to score, but it takes forever.
What do you mean? LoLK like extra scoring wasn't even a thing at TWC until this year. And the only person you can thank that for is Roby.
Yeah, you can thank me and Borealis. Borealis was the one who actually challenged me to sign up in TWC with him to play LoLK Extra scoring. And I signed up as someone who had no scoring experience in LoLK Extra. I only had one EXNN run and that's it. It took me 3 months to practice the scoring route and do the run that will be displayed on this wonderful show called Touhou Replay Showcase.
Oh dear.
Also, I would say that LoLK Extra scoring is a different kind of beast compared to main game scoring.
Alright, as usual with scoring ones, I don't show the score. And I will get this just paused here at the start, and then we'll go read the comment. Alright, Roby, your own comment for this was. Oops! I almost read the UFO comment because that's also very appropriate to this run. I can't believe I managed to get not reading that with not reading that and not reading that. Alright, Roby, I'm reading that after the run. That's spoilers.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I'm sadly going to have to go because I have to eat and do stuff. So
no worries.
I'll see you guys in a little bit, alright?
Okay, but here's how this run goes. You want to have as much of a percentage of enemies being shot down and graze as much as possible. That increases a number called chapter bonus, and chapter bonuses are the main source of score, or just raw score, and also the main source of lives in the run, which are also very important because the clear bonus in LoLK Extra is huge. I am not getting chapter bonus here. This is way too annoying for me to attempt, and it's not worth it. Same for this chapter right here. I straight up skip scoring here. I just POC and survive, even though I could get chapter bonus here.
LoLK is actually one of the few X's I have scored.
Oh, really? Did you score LoLK Extra?
Yeah, I haven't done like dedicated going for high score runs, but there was like a competition, and I decided, oh, fuck it, I will just score some LoLK Extra. But I did with Raisin because otherwise I will not even clear the game.
Yeah. Raisin scoring looks very interesting in LoLK Extras. I might give that a shot in the future.
Huge grace box. And it also doubles up to defend me if I skill issue.
Also because Raisin does
also this moment in the EoSD, by the way. This goes so fucking hard.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I was going to say, Raisin has some strategies in the extra run that are exclusive to her, and that makes her run interesting.
Yeah. Doing the outrage on the first spell.
Oh yeah, I tried to get chapter bonus on Doremi spell 1 and 2 since I've skipped getting the chapter bonus on the stage sections.
Yeah.
And from there on,
Now
I can
time-
only. Now one of the main gatekeepers of the score run, Creeping Bullet. This is a very awkward grace to do because you have to constantly stay close to the wall that forms, but you have to dodge these random clusters of bullets, and it's super awkward.
It's also very satisfying just getting all the grace on this. Well,
Also, I do not recommend going for optimizations on this spell card in real runs, even if you go for a war record attempt, because you can get a war record on this even with like a 5k grace Doremi final. Yeah,
One line.
This is 5.4, which is decent-ish, but not great, but it's workable. At most, I aim for 6,000 grays on Doremi Final. You can get like 7k or 8k, but it's not worth it, way too difficult, and I aim for consistency with Hecate entries above all else.
so does Reimu have to play more aggressive with her smaller grace box at times, or do you just play like everyone else, but just getting less grace?
I think I don't know how to compare this with other shell types since I only have experience with Reimu, but that's a thing to consider, I guess.
Yeah. I don't, for example, like on this spell, I do grace it with Raisin because the grace box is so big, but Reimu is kind of small, so you don't really do that.
Also safe spot, I align with the HUD. Okay, and also the stage portion that you pointed out, it's only worth going for chapter bonus with Raisin because you can get like 1k grace out of it. Only Raisin can do it.
Yeah. The difference with having a giant grace box.
Yeah. Also, I again line up with the HUD for another save spot, and this save spot is like mid spot in EoSD.
I remember doing this one. Trying to find the alignment, but when you get it, it's kind of fine. Just sitting here for the entire time.
Actually, sitting there and waiting for it to go up makes me nervous.
Yeah, I do get that. I especially get nervous when I have to go up, do that part, and then get in spot again. Sometimes I don't even do the go up part and just kill the fairy before she goes up. But
if you kill the fairy before the fairy goes up, you lose out on quite a lot of grace.
yeah, I know that. That's why there's like a risk to it. So in like more professional runs, you don't do that.
Also, here's a fun fact. I have like one scoring run that died to like the last fairy of the stage section, and somehow I still managed to get a high 800 million out of it.
Nice.
And yeah, also NNNFS has nicknamed the free fairies at the end of the stage section the Josh triplets. After I died to the last fairy live in TWC.
Door. I'm gonna fast forward.
Okay, also I think that I was taking like a lengthy break, like half an hour. I had the game paused on Junko Dialogue.
Damn.
And then I come back to play this game and I get this run. Oh yeah. Also, here's a thing. This you can only get 50% shooting down on this chapter because Junko is still present, but she's off screen.
Of course.
So your chapter bonus gets halved, so it's not that much worth it to go for aggressive grazes on this. Just get the 5 million chapter bonus and leave it at that.
It's also something similar to the final, right? Where if you shoot down Junko, you get 0 shoot down, but if you shoot down Hekatika, you get 100.
Okay, also Omagatoki. Omagatoki is not as tight as it looks, but you need to have like a butterfly jitter clicking pattern when you press the keys on your keyboard, which makes doing this spell card quite uncomfortable, and also because of needing to pay attention to Hekatia's health bar, and that's really annoying. Just listen. Oh wait, I capped this too early because I didn't manage. I thought that I could shoot her down a little more before stalling, and that's what happened. I lost like 40 million in chapter bonus thanks to that mistake.
That's a lot.
And yeah, I was about to say, Hekatia's health bar has barely any visual indication at all on Omagatoki. You actually have to deduce how low Hekatia's health is based on audio cues when you're shooting.
Getting audio cues when you constantly hear grazing.
You can hear the audio cues quite clearly, but it's like still annoying to tell. Can I still shoot? Can I still shoot? Should I stall? And also because you want to shoot Hekatia down at exactly like 1 second to get the full graze and avoid timing it down, because timing down any boss pattern gives you no chapter bonus, which is absolutely terrible.
We're doing the horizontal version.
Yeah, I'm doing the horizontal version because I'm more comfortable with it, and it's only like a 500 grace difference compared to vertical strat being done well. And yeah, I take the more comfortable and safer route in my opinion. Also, these lasers just spawn randomly, and I have to restream when I get the random chance of getting through a gap, and that is terrible because you also have those bullets at the side of the screen that I have to avoid. So yeah.
You take the first gap you get, because otherwise you maybe don't even get the gap.
Yeah, also 3.5k graze on spell 2 is not that much, but it's not a big loss compared to not getting 4.2k graze like what I usually get on with doing the horizontal set. With vertical, I can get like 5k graze if I play really well. Also, the spell 3, I just do this over and over again. It's not that difficult, but I died to this before during attempts.
The more you greed for graze, the riskier it all is.
Yes. Also,
just stalling every non and spell to graze. Okay, maybe not every, but most.
Well, when graze is direct score, it's kind of what you have to do.
Yeah.
2.2k is actually pretty good for non-free. I get like 2.4k, but yeah, spell free really annoying. I just aim for a cap. Ooh. That is not a bad death. That actually doesn't lose me a lot of score because I have one planned death in the run, but I just skip that suicide because I died here.
One planned death to get your bombs back.
Yes. And that's why I like doing the bomb route. Bomb route meaning bombing non-2 and non-6 because it gives me leeway to die once between non-2 and non-5.
Just benefit with suicides is if you die early, you just count that as the suicide.
Yeah, also I didn't say this, but Junko non-spell sucks. This is actually quite neat to spin around, but it's nothing that interesting.
Spin. For another minute.
Yeah, I should get like 14,000 grays from this. At most I got 14,000. But 1,000 grays of difference only translates to only like 5 million more score in chapter bonus.
And this looks like another case where there's not really a good health bar visual cue. You just kind of have to feel it out.
Also, again, I can barely see Junko's health bar, but I can tell when should I stop shooting based on audio cues. Like when you're about to shoot down the boss, the sound the sound gets more intense.
And I'm not being able to see the health bar of the boss. Where the fuck is it? I can't see the health bar, it's just gone.
Yeah, health management on Junko's spell 4 is way less annoying than on Toki. Also non 5,
Really?
my favorite part of the game. This graze is awesome, but it's also really difficult. This is a static-ish pattern that is influenced based on Hecatia's movement, and when she moves down right, there's some really tight gaps to dodge.
Yeah. This looks very scary. But you get a lot of grace, at least.
And that's why I'm doing the bomb route, so I can afford one death on 5. It's actually quite bold of me to do this grace without having the safety life. But at the same time, not doing this grace is a big score loss, so I feel like I have to go for it.
Also, if you take a hit right now, you also lose out on all your bombs.
Yes.
So you're just kind of forced to not take a hit. You have to
actually, don't lose your bombs. I only lose my life get hit. LoLK actually keeps your bombs, like in UFO, for example. Like if I have 4 bombs,
it's more that you have 3 bombs, and that like those would just be 3 bombs that are not used and are died within stock, right? So those 3 bombs would be lost.
You don't get new bombs for not having bombs, so it's still wasted bombs.
I would say that the biggest loss is simply not having the life for the clip bonus.
Yeah, of course.
Also, Spell 5 is a very consistent grace. I just do this over and over and over again. Also, I didn't comment much on non-5, but I got I think high 14k grace on it, which is actually quite good for what I was going for. But with the way I was doing, I could get an upwards of 15,000 grace and get an upwards of 20,000 grace if I actually do a much riskier version of that grace that kinda showed me. Like if I tap down while going between the lanes, I get way more slow grace. Now for node 6, another key pattern gives a lot of chapter bonus. Now I just bomb this.
That Drew spell, you can't able to shoot the bullets if you get too close to her on that one, right?
Also,
with a lot of spells.
Also, the way I time the bomb is deliberate. I want to time the bomb as late as possible so that the lanes that I graze after the iframes run out aren't very long. So it's like safe for me to travel through. And also I have to watch out for how Hecatia moves so I don't bump into her. Like she can just block the lane. And that was intentional. That was for graze and for refilling bomb or not.
Did we seriously go with not bomb? Do we save the bombs for later?
What?
Do we save the bombs for later, or where do we use the refill of bombs?
On non-7.
Okay.
The reason
That ends
why
up being like the suicide, and those bombs end up being worth more than the life.
Yes, bomb grazing non-6 and non-7
Well, no, just specifically the suicide, right?
Yes, with suicide. Actually, the suicide and bomb grazing route is worth more than the traditional no miss no bomb route. At least when it comes to like how should I put it? Humanly viable strats. Because of course, Taz can do it no miss no bomb way better than humans ever can.
I see the bombs gain like 2,000 grays here,
Yes.
which is what, 10 million points per bomb?
Yes, 10 million
Plus
per
the
bomb.
suicide.
Also not only do I get over 8,000 grays, which is 40 million, which offsets the missing life for the clear bonus. I actually get that was a terrible death. That was a 40 million score loss. That was not intentional.
Couldn't you have made up some of that score loss by doing more score bombs on that right, the Hellfire. Right.
Yes.
I think actually had this amount of health, but I don't know. Maybe not this amount.
Also, I think that now I can read like free my. I can't believe I got X score with an early Omega Cookie cap and a non-7 left. Also, Lunatic Impact, this is hard, that's all I have to say. I died to this in WC a lot. But also capturing this is important because not only do I lose the life in the clear bonus if I die there, I also lose the spell bonus. Also, no Nate, this is scary. This is actually scary. And I bomb because I am the bomb and it's only a 4 million loss for using the bomb and not having it for the clear bonus. So
There's no chapter bonus on that anyway, so there's not even any benefit to even trying to time it down.
So yeah, I took the 4 million score loss instead of risking another 40 million score loss.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, if you didn't die earlier, then maybe you would have just died there instead. But now we have the bombs.
Also, this sucks. This spell card fucking sucks. I lost 900 million pace to this.
Are the bullets like large than what they look like? Because it doesn't look that bad.
It's a Mentos on top of a glow bullet, and it's just like Shinmi, where the Mentos shows the hitbox of the glow bullet.
Also, that spell card made me reset my run in TWC. Also, the funny thing is that when I reached this spell card again, the Junko spell card in TWC, I was about the same pace but with 10 million less score, which was bro. Also, this is static pattern on blue. I just spawn graze this, that's what I'm doing. I'm getting a little slow graze from the start, but the juice, at least for now, is just spawn grazing this. The blues are static, these are aimed at your position, and now plenty of greens are going to spawn, so I can get a lot of score from slow graze, but I am not risking it. I'm playing very safe. 1.8k out of green section. I usually have like 2.3k out of green, so I'm playing it very safe here. Also, same thing here. I spawn graze this. Overall, I would say this was a very safely executed Trinitarian Rhapsody graze route. Also, this is just random bullshit go. Dodging this is very scary.
Now we go for the Gatka.
Also, the final. Hekatia Final has the same property as Okina Autumn Final in Hidden Star and Keiki Final in Ubak, in which if you shoot this pattern at a certain time interval, or you let it time out, you get the same pattern every single time. Because the bullets will always spawn the same way.
So it's just a route.
It can be a route, but I'm completely ignoring that aspect. Now I'm just doing it for real.
Well, I'm pretty sure the Junko rings are random. So it would already give you a little variation, plus like the variation on just how many needles are hitting would make it very hard to do consistent damage timing.
Classic Junko.
The best part gets skipped because it isn't shown in the replay. I ran into Junko right at the end of the run let me tell you, I ran into Junko right after the clear bonus gets calculated. I lose nothing in the clear bonus, and I do that just to get to spawn some point items that I POC and to get 1000 score.
1000 score?
It's free score.
Yeah.
What happens if you have no extra life and do that? So after clear bonus, you just die.
That's a good question.
And you don't clear.
I actually
fuck you, unclear, still clear.
I actually have to try this out, but also shout out to RB to actually recommending it to do the Junko ramming strategy.
That's one run.
But yeah, this is, as far as I'm aware, the third best Reimu scoring run, only behind Kisara's old war record of 920 something million and Idaten's 963 million world record run.
Time for me to leave at the moment, so...
Thanks for commentating, Megatron.
Yeah. Bye.
Alright.
The sync to the music.
Gotta do that at least once a stream. Alright, I don't have any replay hide requests for this, do I? No, I don't. Just the one commentary request, which you are here for, actually.
There are 2 double dealing character runs, so might want to check the other one first, too.
It's... Wait, is it... It is supposed to be Hourai's run first, so in the schedule at least that I made, so yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, we have 2. We have Burrata coming in with Sakura after this one. But yeah, we have... yeah, this one's Hourai, this one's Burrata. Alright, comment for this. Would be cool if IGN commented this one. Hello. Nothing new to submit this month, so I'm sharing this run from last month instead. DDC ReimuA is fun.
Yes, that's just a fact.
Yeah, shoutouts to Hourai in Bucharest for submitting this run to TRS and
I should ping Hourai.
Yeah.
Just in case Hourai is here.
Yeah.
Very much go hey. Gohei does a lot of damage. You have a lot of control over where it goes. ReimuA stages are so comfy and so fun to execute.
When I'm pressing shift, there's like a weird overlay that appears on my screen and I can't type shift F2 to type an @ symbol. What is happening? 1, 2, 3, what? Windows, what are you doing? Windows has done something to my shift key!
The 9 bonus in page 1, you can get quite a bit more than that if you push for it, but there's no need to risk it. More important to just get the power. I do see that there's not unfocusing during blockhead to get the 3 power for stage 2, but again, that also doesn't really matter. It's just something you can do.
It's not sticky keys. I'm gonna show you doing stage 3 quickly, because also stage 3 is like a banger theme, so that's probably the best place to show it. Alright, I'm gonna quickly change my screen share over to just entire screen. Do you see this?
Ah!
You see this?
My ears!
Oh, it's I apologize, it might be very loud, sorry, my bad. Shit, sorry, Achinen. You see this though, right? I can't even screenshot this. I can't screenshot this.
I screenshot it for you, George.
Okay, thank you. I'll change it
I will
back
post
now.
it.
Line 3-4 there. I generally, I don't know what's happening. I can't do anything right now. I can't add anyone. I can't type shift. Windows. Thanks,
Okay.
Windows.
So also, I did catch that in the first half of stage 3, there were not a lot of 2.0s. If you let the enemies at the start of the stage kind of accumulate a little bit, the homing lets you very easily get 2.0s. So, some lost potential resources there.
Apologies for the like technical. Oh,
Yeah,
That's
you
fair.
really don't want to aim that straight down.
right. Hello, not Kaguya.
I think the preview also doesn't have audio now.
Oh my god.
But anyway, Starfang, let's go. Alright, mostly center.
And posted the screenshot.
Should be
Ooh,
fixed.
you do not go to the right side on even waves. You don't do that.
Do you have audio now?
No, it's 3 power. No.
Discord is a small indie company or something like that. I don't know.
And now it's 3 power for Full Moon Howling, which...
The classic DDC run where you die 3 times to Kagero.
3? There's still more that could happen here.
Minimum.
Bit of a tight squeeze.
Okay, maybe just 3.
So for Starfang, you can go to the right for odd waves and the left for even waves because it mirrors every cycle. Or you can just try to dodge it all in the center. But if you have to go to a side, you definitely want to alternate.
Okay, I'm gonna try restarting the screen share and hopefully you'll have audio soon when I do that. But Discord is fun.
Yeah, and stage 4 is pretty straightforward with ReimuA, and that is audio.
Oh, thank God. Okay, the bug I had with pressing shift disappeared, so yay, I can ping people.
Yeah, this stage kind of almost routes itself with ReimuA. You don't have to do that much out of the way, just because the Gohei both locks on it and is very strong. Unfortunate to not get the 2.0 there. You do want those in a Lunatic no bomb run, just because that is, a third of a life.
Also, insane dodging at the bottom left corner of the screen.
No, that's pretty standard for if you try to sit in the corner. Sitting in the corner is fine, but there's a couple better things you can do there. Yay, double bonus! You lose absolutely nothing by going for a double bonus there. If you fail one of them, you get a single, which is what you get if you just shoot the entire time.
Oh, okay.
Now
good.
that was some interesting reading.
Good job on
Work.
that section. That section can take out even the best of score runners if they are.
Are we doing time down? We are doing time down. Yeah, you want to kill the second non here as fast as possible, so you stall the first one to skip the section after the mid-boss. Because, oh boy, that section after the mid-boss is annoying.
And now it feels so weird to see Yatsuhashi second non with the non-scoring strategy.
Oh, is the reason
looks
that
like
you
it's-
time the first non down to 8 seconds is so you have like more time to prepare for the streaming section? Does it like
No, if you don't time down the mid-boss, you know those kind of like laser
Yes.
spread yin-yangs? Yeah, you get a bunch of those to kind of keep the stage sync to the music.
what if you time it out
So you
completely?
Then you kind of pick up at the same point partway through the weather vane section or whatever it's called.
So it's just an 8-second time save.
Well, no. The real advantage is that you don't want to skip that part because you can get big bonuses during that part, potentially. It wasn't done here, but you can. The real advantage is just you don't want to time down Non 2. And you don't want to deal with the other section. So even though Non 1 is a little tricky, it is the best option. And that's not gonna dupe. That's not fast. Oh wow, it actually duped. I was thinking there was no way that was fast enough. So yeah, if you're at a certain vertical height and a certain horizontal distance away from the boss, then you can duplicate the Gohei, and then you get increased damage, as long as you never let them go away. Which also means don't die.
ReimuA is already strong enough without the Gohei dupe, but with Gohei dupe, she gets ridiculous amounts of damage on bosses.
Yeah, most bosses don't give you time to try to set it up. Ben is the one exception. And however, ReimuA does have the damage to kind of brute force through things with very little difference. The real advantage is double score, because that goes from 5 waves down to only 3 if you have the dupe active here. But Non 1 is really your only chance. So you're basically saying, I'm going to do this. I'm going to Ellen and Ben just like that. And that's a way to convert a not ideal Kagero pace into a pretty strong stage 5 pace. Life count's still a little low because of the missed 2.0s in stage 4, but I mean, it doesn't matter. If you're able to deal with the patterns in this game, you do have so many lives. Ooh. If you're going to do the bottom strat there, you need to be pre-committed to that and have the Gohei already in place. It's a lot more important later on in the stage when this formation returns, because it's actually denser when it returns.
I don't recommend doing bottoms at all.
I recommend bottom strat for the second one, for sure. ReimuA has the ability to just kill them before they shoot, and it's not particularly difficult to do so. The power loss is unfortunate because it means you can't get the kind of point item stalling 2.0 there.
I mainly played this game with MarisaA, so I'm just using the route.
One thing that kind of hasn't been mentioned is that the Gohei does more damage in the middle than on the sides. So if you can recenter the Gohei on the boss, which RNA lets you do very regularly, things die a lot faster than if you don't. And that requires you to be unfocused for a moment to keep on the Gohei and then respawn it. And it lets you basically ignore RNA.
Also, I know that it's ReimuA run and she can do well this. I think that I would recommend timing out Seija mid-non because one, it's free, and second, it skips this stage section.
Mid-non time down is good for shots that can't handle this section, which is the not Reimu's. But if you can handle this section, I think dealing with it's probably better, especially because ReimuA can get a lot of small bonuses during that part. Again with the death at the bottom because the Gohei was not pre-placed.
You learn from your mistakes eventually. Oh no.
Yeah, the reason pre-placing the Gohei is so good is then the enemy spawns and then immediately takes damage and dies. If you try to time placing it as the enemy spawns, then that can happen. But even if it does too, it's fine unless it's a very low spawn, which unfortunately was a very low spawn place. But yeah, Asia. Under control.
Have fun with reverse controls, that's all I have to say.
Have fun doing the rest of his fight at free power.
Actually, it's not really a reverse control, it just flips the screen. But it does give the illusion.
Left and right are reversed, which, considering left and right are kind of more important movement direction. This one reversed up and down, which is kind of like it's insidious because I think the best way of dealing with this involves moving up and down through, like moving down. I mean, up the screen through the like the fireball split as it spawns. But also, we're not going to get free power for the rest of the fight because Dreambow drops a big power item.
Very generous of Seja to drop bomb piece right before Dreambow. Also,
I mean, she's lowering your power.
Oh my god, how does this clear?
And then she's going to reverse your power loss. This clears. Oh, she doesn't. I forgot. It's something else that does. Whatever. This clears because stage 6 gets very consistent if you get past the beginning.
Also, it's ReimuA.
The stage 6 consistency is kind of true, even I'd say regardless of shot. You get past Thorny Path and it's mostly fine. Okay, so 2.0 on the stage opener. It's a little trickier to get at 3 power. But that should work. Maybe. Unfocused is not ideal for going for it. This in the center, interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe that in the corner. So that 1.6 can be turned into a 2.0 if you spawn kill one of the others as it goes up. But I guess you still get this 2.0 in return, so it works. And then I like doing this entirely on one side, so you just kind of spawn kill one set as they go. You can get a lot of small bonuses that way, the smaller than 1.2. Of course, as we saw in TWC, if you stall this even farther, you can get 2.0s here. It's absurd.
Be careful to not be sniped here, especially if you're doing a scoring run and you're low on lives.
Yeah, not like that would ever happen. Oh
no! No, this mid-non is genuinely quite tricky.
Oh my god. The script writers are going ham today.
There should still be one more extend, and 3 lives for Shinmi is not ideal, but it's definitely more than enough if you know what you're doing.
Shoutouts to the 0.44 TWC score run, by the way.
What? What is 0.4?
Shoutouts to a 96 TWC score run losing.
What bad?
I find
any other shot would be suffering here, but ReimuA still has damage on the side.
I find it surprising. Well, I'm not that knowledgeable about DDC scoring. How should I put it?
Okay.
The Reimu B world record actually is only equivalent to like low to mid 2.4 with billion with Sakuya.
Sakuya B is hard.
What?
But also,
Sorry.
so that's what happens on Non 2 if you deal with the Mentos burst in the center. If you are off to the side when that happens, then you kind of misdirect the start of the popcorn phase. Tactical Death to turn that into a 2.0, obviously. What else would it be? Okay, do we know how to get big damage on Shining Needle Sword? Yes, we do.
Big underscore damage.
So by going up to around the bottom of Kinmi's health bar and then placing the Gohei, it guarantees that it will drift up, so it hits her instead of the bowl, and so this dies way faster. Scary route, but a cap's a cap.
Unquestionable routing. Non 4 is scary.
Non 4 is very scary. You grow bigger with Reimu is not.
Hitbox privilege. Sorry, let me correct that.
Oh,
Accurate hitbox display privilege.
Well, when the hitbox gets multiplied, the difference gets multiplied much larger. Except I think that's not actually how it works. I think that was misinformation that I remember from many years ago. But yeah, that's not even close.
I feel like Hourai didn't even put much effort into doing those restricts with Reimu, and that's because Reimu's hitboxes are much more lenient on that section than MarisaA or Sakai hitboxes.
Ooh, this should be fine.
Yeah, with MarisaA and Sakai, you have to do some really tight things at times on You Grow Bigger. And yeah, that was a good Wall of Isun.
Yeah, what people tend to forget about Wall of Isun, because it gets cheesed so often, is that it's not actually that difficult of a spell, even if you don't.
Oh yeah, actually, I think that was the intended way in TWC. I don't know if intended is the right word, but yeah.
Okay, starting the blue phase on the right is a little spooky. You obviously can micro these as is being done, but it's a lot nicer if you can manage to start on the left. And of course, because the Gohei was manipulated to drift up, you get a 35-36 second kill. It's so fast.
Yeah, to put it simply, the green bullets are random, the yellow bullets are aimed, the blue ones are static. But yeah, good clear, good job, Hourai.
GG's on the run?
Good clear. A bit messy, but DDC gives you enough to work with that being a bit messy is totally fine.
Alright, you just DDC LNB. Wanna see it again? We got another run from Beretta. Always fun when we have, the same category back to back, because it means we can circle back on commentary. Woo!
It's going to look very different.
Alright, we have Sakuya this time, and comment for this is just funny. With an eye.
Yes,
funny.
If ReimuA is, your straightforward, big damage kind of funny stage stuff shot, Sakuya is even funnier. And it's Beretta, so I would expect we're going to see all of the funny stuff.
Is there anything I should maybe not fast forward until Kagero?
No. The biggest thing is that even though this is also a homing shot, it's a delayed homing shot, so your ability to very quickly get an enemy off screen is non-existent. This makes stage 4 a bit of a nightmare later. Okay, that mid-boss died extremely fast. There's also a trick where if you kind of release focus at about 120 BPM, you can kind of stack damage and kind of always have those big damage explosive knives hitting. Those knives also slow down the pattern of whatever they hit, which can create some weird desyncs and overlaps, and also just kill things extremely quickly. But ultimately, the early game is not too threatening. Much better 2.0s there, by the way. I think Moonlit Canine Teeth is just basically not going to exist in this run.
Kagura mitten on throwing a curveball.
Okay, damage is a little low there. Like, it can be much better. Oh no, that's not a... Does it die before the down
This is
misdirect?
not good!
Yeah, this is why you never misdirect straight down. After the left one, like the one on one side, go to the other side. Like, you don't need to greed damage. It's not worth it.
Kagero mid spell should be easy with Sakurai, so I feel like Burata overcomplicated himself by doing what he did on that.
It's either that or... Okay, watch this, actually. You can see that Kagero had one of those dashes a little slower from the knives. Yeah, I think what happened on the mid spell was less damage at the start, so it didn't die at the expected time. But I feel like you should also be aware of that.
I mean, even with the slowdown, Kagura is still, hard, so...
The thing about the slowdown is that it's not a constant slowdown, so it can create nasty overlaps that otherwise don't exist.
Oh!
Good reads.
Kagero non-2 is so unbelievably uncomfortable.
It's another free death Kagura, isn't it?
Yep. The other thing is Sakuya B's damage, or sorry, Sakuya A's damage does drop off a decent amount going from 4 to 3 power. And you really do feel that on a fight like Kagero.
Oh, maybe two miss only?
So, interesting thing that happened right there. The time slow kind of happened during Kagero's lunge, but after she spawned the Ring of Fireballs. So her dash canceled the fireballs as they spawned, so there's one less ring to worry about. And those rings are honestly the most dangerous part, especially if you're not Reimu. They will clip you so often.
So something about stage 4 being a nightmare?
Yes, you have no ability to kill things quickly, and so you basically have to deal with everything. But in exchange, if Sakuya can get past stage 4, then things do become much easier. Ben almost doesn't exist, and you can ignore a lot of Seija's gimmicks as well, because her attacks take so long to start up.
You don't even have to do the slowdown and damage stacking strategies to even get like safe speed kills on stuff like Ben on creep.
Wasn't there someone, my god, I forgot the name, was it Adadoch? Who tried to clear this game using Sakuya at 1 power only?
No,
like
No, you're thinking of, I think, AC 143,
yes,
who was
AC.
doing 1 power Sakuya B.
Ah, Sakuya B.
And full ethical, so this section at the bottom.
How is
I wonder what
AC's
happened
pro?
with that.
Yeah, I wonder if AC got anywhere close with that. That was wild to watch AC attempt that.
I think they got to a low teens miscount for the entire game, which is insane on its own. considering part of that is also avoiding power.
Yeah, it wasn't.
And that's why the time down is risky, but it's still the best option.
I wonder how AC is doing. Like they've been gone from the Touhou community for quite a long while.
Yeah, interest fades sometimes.
Yeah, people come and go, and maybe they come back.
Okay, so right there was one of the rare cases of actually getting to kill something before it shoots. You basically need to do unfocused Doppler in order to prevent these from shooting, and you can't always set that up.
Doing this ethical, by the way, is wild. Like, doing this at the bottom, that's wild.
Oh no, that part you still spin.
Oh, so AC allowed to do that part to spin?
Yeah, it's the part that you would safe spot that was not being safe spotted. So watch the health bar. What health bar?
Yeah.
Okay, not the lane I would have gone for in that situation. Scary end. If that did not die, I don't think Barada was ready for it.
Great health bar. Great health bar. Really great health bar.
Non 2 does not have a lot of health to begin with. And so any shop that can just take advantage of that.
Imagine dodging in a shop.
Time. To be fair, this is not trivial to do. Like it does take some practice to get the timing for this down. But when you know what you're doing and keep power up, most of Ben doesn't exist with this shot.
Well, until you die and you have free power.
And even if you don't know what you're doing, it's like fairly easy to get past Ben with Sakuya.
I'm not sure I'd agree with that. You have the damage for non 2, but non 3, if you aren't doing anything funny, you do have to deal with a little bit, and that little bit is rough.
I played I've played this game mostly with MarisaA, so for me just...
Okay, but MarisaA has just such a terrible Ben. Like, for comparison, I get through Ben unscathed with ReimuA, I'd say a little more than half the time. It took me an hour to get through with MarisaA.
Yeah, but like going from MarisaA to Sakuya for me is just like instantly a huge nerf, even if I don't know how to play the shot type optimally.
Nice 2.0. Any homing shot can do something similar there. Which is, half the game. Counting Reimu B as a homing shot here, of course. So you thought ReimuA RNA was easy. Be prepared to not even have to dodge anything. I like to say that ReimuA is playing the same game as everybody else, just better. Sakuya is not even playing the same game anymore.
Yep.
Sounds
about right.
So remember, ReimuA had an 11-second kill time. And granted, this was without a lot of amulets coming out from shift tapping, so it can be a little faster, but that was 8.
That was done without the Gohei
Aw.
dupe, so I'm willing to bet that
You're not Gohei duping there. It's not worth it. Like, maybe if you're in Nililsa, you can just do it on command anywhere, but even then, it's just... compared to recentering and shift tapping, a double Gohei dupe, like 2 Gohei lock-on, is very comparable damage, actually.
That's generally one
So
of
you
the...
would, you would almost
sorry.
need a triple to really benefit from it there.
That's generally one of the 7 wonders of the world, Nihilisa's ability to just go high dupe on command.
Yeah, it was truly something to see Nihil's one miss no bomb run Fushimi final DKO in Tiares just because of how easily Nihilsa made the game look with good Gohei duping on ReimuA.
Yeah, the real advantage of the Gohei dupe in most situations is that you effectively have your maximum possible non-dupe damage at all times.
Push to the side and no damage.
Yeah, and that's the part to being a really good player in DDC.
But the thing about, like, the other thing too about RNA there is that you can have your maximum damage at all times with no dupe there. So the dupe is just very marginal if you were to get the 2 Goheis there.
Ooh.
Wow. I mean, these are tricky. These are very tricky. I feel like we're watching the same run twice, honestly. the deaths have been almost the same. Like, Kagura mid-spell, Starfang, Full Moon Howling, now we've had 2 Seja spells. This run's had a couple more deaths, but also a lot better bonus collection.
You should have shown the runs side by side.
Very nice dodging.
Alright, we saved the Dreambow death. So I actually don't know offhand how Sakuya affects the timing on this. Because normally this has a very standard cadence to it, but here the spacings are just so messed up.
Oh, last second there.
Alright, so 3 miss Seja, just like last run. 2 life entry to stage 6, just like last run. Missed the 2.0 on the opener, just like last run. No. Yeah, 'cause, like, you can really see the slow effect hit on these.
Oh dear.
What?
Oh no.
2?
Oh dear.
They were
Okay, we're going for
secretly-
2.0s here.
I was about to say they were secretly doing the scoring strategy to graze the bullets on the Yin X section.
1.6.
Okay.
My items.
How does this work with the slow? I can't even tell the difference, honestly. Scary last wave. The good shots kill it between the 3rd and 4th waves, and I feel like the 4th wave is when that one really starts getting nasty. You'll see Sakuya B often do it high up. Oh yeah, this is so weird, because it's not constant rate now. Okay. Like, stage 6 gives you a good amount of lives, so we're back. Like, yeah, there were no lives left, but now there's 2. It's fine.
Okay, that was a pretty friendly shimmy opener.
I don't like going to the right because then you're facing the overlap. If you go out to the left, then you kind of face one color, like the wave from one side and then the wave from the other side. Yes, the side does matter for this. free thorny path. There's also a thing you can do where you can keep the knives stuck in a target and just make the pattern permanently slow. I wonder if we'll see that on You Grow Bigger.
Also, have you guys seen how much damage the Sakura knives did to the bowl?
Yeah, you're hitting the bowl and Shinmi at the same time. So instead of the bowl reducing your damage, the bowl is increasing your damage.
Yeah.
So the damage trick also does a lot more when you're up close, as you can see.
Also, just look at it. Just look at how much of the health bar it left in an instant.
And that would actually be better to unfocus, yep. And, yep. So I feel like Shining Needle Sword's another one where Sakuya might make things awkward just by interrupting the standard cadence. If, you know, you had to face the pattern at all. Shinmi, please stop camping the left wall. It makes this very awkward.
Not following its thing.
We don't have knives that here. So we are doing standard You Grow Bigger instead of 2/3 of You Grow Bigger, but a bit slower.
And now it's You Grow Bigger with Sakura hitboxes, which means tighter restream window.
Yes, like being able to dash. Yep, there you go. I was just about to say, you need to be a lot more proactive about dashing back to give yourself as much space as possible to stream, because Sakuya needs to take more space to stream.
Oh no, yeah, it goes again.
And there's a hit by air, so you can just see the difference. Like, this was a perfect Shinmi until the survival where there were 2 misses, because it's not Reimu.
Average You Grow Bigger, non-Reimu.
This is why if I ever play a bad shot in this game for a while, it's going to be Reimu B. The damage might be terrible, but at least you're Reimu.
Wow.
It's not just for the survival. I feel like Reimu matters in a lot of the game. Like, the hitbox really does help. But anyway, final.
This is probably gonna die fast.
It will die slower than the ReimuA run. Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh, last life situation.
Please clear? Please clear?
Scary!
What if it's DKO's to like final second? Oh god! That almost... I almost called the script here.
Scary end.
Oh my god. GG's. Oof. that was certainly interesting.
Sakuya is funny. This is just a fact.
Well, that's the end of today. At 1940, that's not a usual Sunday TRS ending time, but that's what happens when we have a TWC match. Wrong song, George. That's not the song I'm playing. Let me go fix that. But yeah, I hope you all had fun today. 2 matches. 2 matches and a TRS. You all are spoiled, as usual. I'm waiting. Did we have the fabled, like, 6 stream weekend this year yet? Like, 2 matches on Saturday with a TRS and 2 matches on Sunday with TRS? Did we have that happen yet?
Might have?
Also about the Enjoyers Cup, right?
That might happen. I'm not sure how many matches there are on that weekend. There are...
There's 3 that weekend.
Okay, so it's with 2 TRSs? I guess that's technically a 6 stream weekend. But yeah, that's it for today. As usual, thank you to everyone who commentated. Thank you to Fami, thank you to Roby, thank you to Megatron and Aichinen. Am I forgetting someone? I think that was the crew for today. Roby was here the entire time, so Roby, you can correct me if I'm forgetting someone.
No, it's alright.
Yeah, I think that's everyone. As per usual, if you want your workplace shown on this, submit. I know the queue's big, but if it gets too big, we'll just host on Friday instead.
If it gets too big, you get more TRSs. You want more TRSs? Submit more replays.
That's the deal.
We receive replays. You receive replay showcases.
Yes, that's a good trade deal. That's a really good trade deal. This is the final time to mention this. If you still want to help out with TWC, this is the final call. You can still help out. You can still be receive the instructions, get live trained and everything for even streaming TWC matches if you want to. You can still help out with the commentators with commentary support. Bunch of other things you can do. They closed. The signups close today. We're closing them after that for until the end of the event, and then possibly reopening them until next year when next year starts again. But after this, it'll be closed because we don't have time anymore after this to get people trained in time. So, yeah, commentary support, broadcasting, tech checking, even playlist creation. Like if you want to, make the playlists that get played, like choose the songs that get played for TWC. That's always a good time.
Actually, all the items in the playlist creator schedule are already filled by someone, so you'd have to convince someone to let you do the playlist instead of them.
If we had have a new sign up and they still want to help, right? We'd ask someone who has done a lot of playlists, hey, can you have you started work on this yet? And if not, maybe we can pass that slot to someone. We will try to get you in there if you want to help. But yeah, today's the last chance. And yeah, that's about it. If you came from Discord, maybe the TWC website, you're wondering, hey, what is this channel about? We host 2 TRSs a week. We have a Discord server. If you need help with anything Touhou gameplay related, we're also kind of like a gameplay community hub. So join that server if you're not in there. I promise we don't bite. And we don't rickroll. Wait, wrong post-match slides. And yeah, I will see.
Are you implying that we do rickroll?
I can neither confirm or deny. Who can we raid at this time? In this timeline? I forgot how that thing goes. It looks like no one is currently playing a regular Touhou game.
I mean,
so...
I see DDC scoring practice, and I also see PODD world record chasing.
Oh, apparently it didn't want to scroll. Okay, it just thought it was the old first 3 streams it showed. Okay, never mind. Looks like we're... I do kind of want to raid Christian,
It would be funny to go double DDC into more DDC, but also...
I think you've seen a lot of DDC. I'm gonna send it over to Christian.
I have.
Let's raid Christian. What if he actually gets one?
Oh my god, I know. Alright, everyone. I'm gonna go send the raid here so we wrap it up here. It was fun having you all as usual. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. Catch you all next week for more TWC matches. We have lots of cool stuff. Let me go over that very quickly as the raid runs out. We have LoLK scoring, we have SA Extra scoring, and we have Hidden Star Lunatic scoring. More scoring! It's scoring weekend block at TWC.
You don't want to miss LoLK.
Oh yeah, that too. Oscar! Post Candy Cat.
And RB.
I know, Oscar and RB. Oh my god, that interview is gonna be so high. That interview is gonna be so high.
Who beat the Reimu record?
Yeah.
Oscar also has the recent record, and Yuko, who is a Japanese player, has the record.
Yep. Alright, have a wonderful rest of your Sunday, everyone. Catch you all next week. for more TRS and TRC. And one last thing to say. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.